Well, it's Saturday, and it's 10 after 7. I don't remember if we arranged for Kevin to come down and join me this morning or not. I just put a new oil filter on the bike. Client requested a new oil filter, so I put a new oil filter on the bike. I'm not going to close this case up until after we do the first start. You might notice a little glob of silicone right here. That's to keep this wire from vibrating against this vertical guard, because it had actually started to wear through the insulation. So I just put a little silicone there to hold it in place and keep it away by about a billionth of an inch. We did the first spin yesterday. I'm going to put fresh oil in it now. The sump is empty because I drained that. So I'll put about 6 ounces of oil in here as a get starter. And you know, I have a oil pressure gauge that I made years ago, and I'm going to see, it's been so long since I actually used it, I'm going to see if it'll fit this Norton. I'm pretty sure that this adapter right here, hang on, let me get it out. Okay, so it appears to be a 200-pound oil pressure gauge. Has a nice hook on it for hanging it on the handlebars, I recall. Has a female end on it, which goes to one of these two adapters that I made. I think this is for Triumphs. It's been so long. And this one is a banjo bolt, which appears to be for Norton's. And I would say that if I pull this banjo bolt out right here and put this in, I can put the gauge on it and check oil pressure. So I think I'll do that on this first start, see how long it takes to get oil pressure up here. In the meantime, I am going to take this off, put 6 ounces of oil in the bike so it has oil in the sump, then put fresh oil in the tank, and maybe go ahead and extend these wires on this fuse, because I don't like them, they're too short. And then we'll see about doing the first start. All right, so what I have is a baster. I always call them a turkey baster, or a baster, kitchen baster. And I've put an extension on the end of it that's removable. And I can suck up 3 or 4 ounces of oil and put it into the rocker box. Reasonably straightforward. You still have to be careful, because if you fill up the rocker box too fast, it won't drain down into the sump fast enough, and it will overflow. But at least this way, it's being injected back here behind the rocker. I'm putting 7 ounces of oil into the sump this way. That's about 5. I'll finish up without the video. It's getting boring. All right, I've got 7 ounces of oil in the sump now by going down through the rocker box. And now I'm going to put 2 quarts into the oil tank. And at that point, we'll have enough oil in the bike to do the first start, and then we can top it up after we've warmed it up. It has a brand new filter on also, so we'll probably use the 3rd quart. Okay, that's 2 quarts in. I am using Valvoline VR1 racing and classic cars oil. It's got additional zinc in it, made for engines with flat tappets, of which we have in our British bikes. So I like it. It works just fine. And I get it online from Amazon, 3 cases at a time. And there are other oils available. After I have said this, we will probably get at least 6 comments saying what other oils are available that people like better than whatever. So pay attention to the comments when people say what oil they use, and then make up your mind. And they all work, you know. Anyway, I'm not going to go any farther than that, but I happen to like VR1. It's just easily available and seems to do the trick just fine. Thank you very much. Well, I think I'm ready to do the first start. Gas is on, carbs are tickled. I'm thrilled. The ignition is set to static timing, so it should run. And then once we get it running, we'll check the timing with the strobe light and adjust it as required. I'm still saying we, Kevin's not here, but I'm just going to get it running. And then we'll do the rest after when Kevin can be here. I'm leaving the primary open so we can see it. And I have my oil pressure gauge here, hanging here, and hooked up to the banjo bolt here. So first thing I'll check is make sure I have a good oil type fitting there, so I can check for oil flow and oil pressure once I get the bike running. So let's push the magic button and see if it goes vroom, vroom, vroom. Okay, put you into the tripod and see what happens. Okay, here we go. Find out what's happening there with the carburetor. That one's taken. All right. Stand by while I try to tighten up that carburetor fitting. All right, about a quarter turn on the banjo bolt on the left carb. That seems to have taken care of that. Let's hit the magic button and see what happens. Key on. Sounds pretty good. Come on over and take a look at the oil pressure gauge. It's showing 50 pounds of oil pressure there. That's really good. If the engine is cold, so it might drop off as it warms up. Nicely regulated. Everything looks good down here. I don't see any reason why I shouldn't go ahead and close up the primary. I'm going to go ahead and close up the primary. Kevin and I will do the ignition timing, the strobe light, and then we'll do a test ride. Then we'll wait for another day. All right. Well, you can't beat that with a stick. All right. I'm going to let it cool for a while. I'll stick it up in the air, close up the primary, and I'll do another video next time Kevin's here and we do timing and a test ride. Right now, I'm just going to call it the day because the bike sounds good, feels good, fondles good, and I'm perfectly happy with it. All right.